Anyway, my people, welcome. 26. No, you lost that chance, bro. You lost it. I'm now officially my own hype man. I pat myself on the back. I clap for myself. I am my own audience. Now, episode 26. I am here with Senor. They call me Toon.
¿Cómo estás?
All right.
Bienvenidos.
And for those who don't know, my name is Bowel.
Hey, Super Lord.
Down right there. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Now, we're here. First and foremost, a big congratulations.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up,
Who is now
just wool up.
an employee of a big boy brand.
Yeah, let's not say what brand that is.
They're a big boy brand. We'd like to congratulate you on the move. You know,
Thank you so much, my brother.
I'm the man that making waves in the culture. So big shout outs. If you do your research, you can find out. If you don't, the brand I will tell you is Gala. Gala. You see this man on the street, you can't stop him and ask him for a box of Gala. It's yours. You see, bros now. Anything for the boys, and the Gala is yours. Sunday now works for Gala. He's literally in charge of going farms to farm and looking for the right cow. I don't want to say meats because that's just too much. Looking for the right cow that goes in your Gala. Tunde picks the cow.
Wow.
He has told me he's going to make vegan Gala, but that's between him and you people that eat Gala. Because if you eat Gala in 2018, you don't love yourself. But that's a story for another day. We're going to start the show. This is why I can't do intros. This is why I can't do intros today, because I'm just going to start bashing. Really loving this. But yes, congrats to Sunday on the new move. I'm sure people will find out as the time goes. But for now, simple congratulations. How do you feel, sir?
Thank you so much. I'm very appreciative.
All right. So as we congratulate you on this, we're going to run through these topics. Now, unfortunately, Nigeria has had a horrible week. You know, obviously today we've been kicked out of the World Cup. You know,
Unfortunately,
by Argentina.
Jesus is Lord.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
And I don't know if you people know, I cannot stand the country Argentina. It's just one of those places that calls me the N-word without me even being there. Like I can't stand Argentina.
Did you see that? Did you see that article on Twitter where they're talking about how there's so much institutionalized racism in Argentina?
I'm not shocked. If you look at the fans in the state, I don't think I've seen one black person be a part of anything in Argentina. I don't think so. I don't even know. Like, I want to just go to Argentina and rescue all the black people. I don't know where I'll take them.
I mean, I don't think there's any black people in Argentina, which is a whole different conversation. But
I'm pretty sure they're in some sub living place, you know, just getting treated like shit.
It sounds like a messy situation.
But he's here all week, folks. So now I'm really gonna run with the fact that you work for Gala. I really hope you know this. All my references are gonna be Gala references.
So basically, let me just say that I've had to preemptively shut off my DMs. I've had to remove all of my contact information, my emails, my anything.
Too many Gala requests.
And it's wild because I didn't even say anything about it. I feel like people have started to find out and are talking about it, which is great, but it's a lot. You know, it's me, you know, trying to set expectations.
Did you hear when Beyonce was like, if I cared about the money, I would have bought Gala?
Yeah, I did remember when she said that. Shout out to you for giving all the hints in the world, right? And then she still put the album on the platform.
She still ordered Gala. She was like,
because she's like, oh, you can't fight Gala.
Like, oh, I want to be vegan and I want to deliver vegan food, and guess what? She's still eating Gala.
Let's be careful. We don't want the hype to.
No. These are all references of things she's actually said. She is going vegan, but yeah. You should just delete everything. So I'm
not deleting anything. They will come for you.
But there are certain things I am afraid of.
Wow,
Yeah,
but all her fans think men are
I am
trash. So good
afraid
luck.
of
Good luck,
Beehive. Very afraid.
as, as you should be.
Nah, but definitely was a horrible place to or country to lose to Argentina. But it's been a long week. There's been attacks in the north. Like a lot of citizens have been dying. We still have no
In
answers. The
Plateau,
Plateau state,
that's Joss, right?
yes, just Plateau. So
Yeah,
it's been very very sad. And then really like obviously not one life. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you one life is greater than the other. But it was really sad news to hear of the banjo's son passing. Um,
that was heavy,
ago.
man.
That's very much heavy. I think he was a year and a month, or maybe two. I'm not sure. Um, and I think through drowning. So very like it's just. I think we should just like have a whole moment of silence for Ninja as a whole before we
Yeah,
going through the show. Like for real.
I think that's a good idea. So we're gonna kick off that minute of silence right now. Our condolences again to the Oyebanjo family.
Yes.
Um, the Banj, it's never easy to deal with loss. I cannot
Yeah.
even imagine what you're right now, you
I
and your
can't
wife. But
imagine what he's going through, what the wife is going through, who's blaming themselves, who's blaming others. Like it has to be so horrible. First child, I think, yeah, first and only child. It's just like there's just so much that's gonna go around. I know as parents, they're probably in the space where they feel like they could have done more, prevented certain things. So I really,
yeah,
wish them strength and just some sort of clarity and closure with the whole situation. Obviously, it's
so
close in time. You can't really like put a deadline on things like that. But I hope they find all these things on able to move forward and become stronger through the whole process.
well said, my friend. Well said.
You know. And
Yeah, man,
shout out
it's
to
real.
Davido. Davido did speak on it when he won his award.
He did, man. The fact that Davido was able to share his condolences on stage, I really thought that was really humble of him and very admirable of him because he could have easily just focused on his award. I mean, for
And there was
those that didn't
nothing
watch,
wrong with that because this is the first time an African actor's won an award on camera. You know, usually
yeah,
they usually wait till we're in the parking lot and just give it to us like Nipsey slapped that man. But
victory slap.
it's,
Hashtag victory slap.
we're like, I come here, collect it, buy. But
Take your stupid award backstage, you goatish
you
idiots.
African people, we are here. But now,
How did your passport even get stamped to even come to this award? Shut up
collect
there.
slap, collect slap, and leave.
Victory slap. Oh yeah, stamp your passport victory
You
slap.
want the victory, Abi? You want the award? Come on, collect victory slap. But now
Victory is
they
mine.
they gave him on TV, and he definitely took. And I respect whenever people. Obviously, we're a podcast, so we got to talk about shit. But I respect that he didn't jump too much into detail. He just gave his condolences and highlighted it.
Yeah.
In the words of Pusha T, if you know, you know. But obviously, you can research and find out why exactly he did that. But I love it when because it annoys me when somebody passes and people just don't respect the privacy of it all.
at all.
And that went on with this young man that passed in hip hop, XXS Tentacion. I don't want to call him extension like Meek Mill did, but yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it's just like right or wrong, however you feel. I just still think there's still some kind of respect around, about the dead, the respect for their family, things like that. Like, just don't make it into a trending topic.
You make a great point. I think that the issue that I noticed after XXX Tentacion away, when that news reached me, and my condolences to him and his family and everybody connected to his situation, his label, all of that. But what I noticed immediately when that news started to pass around is our generation really lacks a sense of empathy. And that troubled me because, I mean, the way we were raised, our culture really hampers on respect, especially
Like,
for.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this. Like, in our culture, when somebody passes away, you can't even announce that over the phone. Like,
Nope,
I
you have to wait here and
when my who was it? When my uncle's parent passed away, like I think his father passed away, my mom got the call. Like, when I say uncle, it's like a family friend. But my mom got
that.
the call that, okay, his father passed away, and you guys have to tell him. This was a call from Nigeria. So my mom had to invite him over to dinner, right? And
Mm.
call other family friends. So it was like, oh, he's chilling, chopping it up. And then at the end of the night, they were like, yo, unfortunately, we have bad news. Like, someone passed away. Like, it's not something someone just like, boom, your pops died. Like, carry on about your day. Like, they sit you down, make sure you're in a good place, make sure they can console you. And then things like that are delivered. So to just see people react to death and certain things, like, it's just, there should be that somber moment where it's like, regardless of how you feel about somebody, you still have to respect that that's somebody's child, nephew. Not necessarily, you don't have to like the person, but just respect somebody who's going through a loss. So
Absolutely.
that's there. Now, the whole argument I know went on online of how people feel about his character, him changing. That's a whole different thing. But at the end of the day, there should still be some respect for a life lost.
I can't respect anyone that doesn't have respect to the dead. And it doesn't mean, oh, you have to praise this individual, but you don't have to
No, no,
there. I was seeing things on the timeline like, yo, I'm happy that this person's dead.
insane.
This person didn't deserve life anyway. Everything he did, like he had it coming. I'm like, yo, if this was, I'm not excusing anything he did. I'm not caping
At
for
all.
quote unquote
Like,
user. None of that.
mhm.
This is about common decency,
Just the
common empathy.
bare minimum. Like, the one thing we
Yeah,
all celebrate is, like, we be like, thank God I don't deserve to live, but I'm happy I'm alive. You know what I mean? Like, every day on 2 feet. Like, it's a blessing. Like, I'm not a fan of Homeboy. What I've read, what I've learned, I'm not a fan of his. Even after his passing, I didn't play his music. Only time I've heard his
same.
music is on the radio. And the sad song, it's a nice song. I'm not a big fan of people who troll. You know what I mean? Like, all these
Yeah.
things are not
I've
what
never
I,
heard I've never heard a full song of his,
yeah,
but I understand that he has a fan base that I just may
right.
not
Like, I
understand.
heard
That's not my
about
place to
shit
judge.
with Homegirl or him attacking Homeboy in jail. Like, it's just
Mhm.
so many things that turns me off. You know what I mean? To just be like, I want to enjoy what you create. Like, I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to enjoy what you create. But I don't
Yeah,
feel inclined to speak on your death. You know what I mean? Like, if you check my any social media, I didn't speak on it because it doesn't concern me. But I have enough respect to shut the hell up. You know what I mean? Like, because
exactly.
you're still alive. You know what I mean? Like, whether it be those who advocate against, abortion, or this, like, life is still life. We still have to respect it in whichever way we choose. So,
Well said.
that was crazy, but I don't want to like get too much into that because it's a life loss. And then it was just been a really, really weird week. Outside of the celebs that had the issue, there was this big um death. There was a death in the Bronx where a kid was stabbed. Yeah,
Yo,
just I have not seen the video. I've read articles on it, but I haven't seen the video. I don't want to see the video. but it is just the whole thing behind it is just
Bruh.
madness.
So what made me more upset about that situation is when one of my homies from uptown actually briefed me on some of it, and she was basically saying that the kid that was stabbed
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even the intended
Right,
target.
right. So I was able to get some information on the situation of how it all began, right? So
Mm.
I was able to make some calls, got some people who are connected to the situation. So this whole thing starts a year ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
A video drops, a girl is having sex with a guy, another guy is recording the situation. So the whole idea, the girl is having sex with multiple guys and, you know, at once. So we're having a train ran on her, like it's a young kid, so I feel uncomfortable even like, touching on it. So
Mm-hmm.
boom, the video drops, guy puts that out there. The brother, the person who caused the attack or was a part of the attack, suppose this is all from what I've heard, was in jail when that video happened.
Oh no.
Right? So this is like boom, homeboy was in jail when it happened. Um Obviously he comes out recently and probably heard about the video while in jail or heard about it outside of jail, whatever the situation is. But he is upset about his sister being, put out there as such. So he goes to protect his sister because again, he sees his sister someone being victimized.
Mm.
So that's where that might have, that's where it all happens from. So now goes to attack the kid, which is sick. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to defend your sister or protect your sister, but to make an example, like let's even say you got the right person, to make such a cruel example of a teenager because, like you think, your sister was taken advantage of or exposed or whatever it is. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that happens and you attack the wrong kid. And it was just so like, ugh, the details I've heard and pictures I've seen, because I try not to watch videos like that because I
Yeah,
don't want
I didn't watch any video
yeah,
content.
I don't want to normalize
Um,
certain things to myself. Even when cops shoot black men and women all over the country or kids, I don't watch the whole thing. Like I see you know what I mean? Pre the actual thing
mhm.
happening because I just don't want to be, because it gets to you. You know what I mean? Like,
It
yeah.
desensitizes you, and you gotta
And
be
it's
careful.
like
You
you
can't be
have to
exposed
be able to
to much of
still
that
deal
shit.
with officers in real life and just come from a place where you're not. Because I've been around office. Every time I'm around an officer,
Respectful.
I'm shook, like legit shook. Like they could be asking me for directions, and I'm shook because I just don't
Mhm.
know. You know what I mean? As a black guy, I don't know where it could go. Like I'm 6'2", so I'm not sure any narrative could be made of somebody being threatened.
He was being
Right?
violent. He was a
I move too fast or shit like that. So I'm legit always like concerned. But I couldn't watch video, but just hearing all that and just seeing the deets, like reading the details about it is just absolutely sick. I hope they close the grocery store, the bodega. I really hope the bodega people get arrested because a lot of times this bodegas be involved with gang activities. Obviously it's part
yeah.
of their
They definitely
protection.
let that kid die,
Yeah,
which is
it's part
fucked
of
up.
protection and shit like that. But you laid your bed, you have to sleep in it. It's just one of those things. Like you chose to do business with certain area, and you chose to do business with certain people. So I'm sure there were rewards you got for that. Then you also have to get punished with them.
I hope they sort it out.
Yeah, I hear everybody involved has been arrested. I think, or maybe one's missing. But for the most part,
Okay.
I heard that's been situated. One of the moms of the boys like reached out to the officer, and then
What's that noise?
say that again.
What was that noise in the
You
background?
still here?
Nah, I
I
don't
think
hear it
I placed
anymore.
my microphone by my shirt, by my chest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So mom like snitched on one son, and it just led to the rest getting arrested. I think one was arrested in DR, and the rest in Jersey. I think was the situation. So we're hoping for the best. I hope. And shout out to all the celebs that have been a part of it. I know Lala and Carmelo.
Cardi B
He
too. She talked about
donated
it.
and spoke on it. I think
Yeah, that's so wild. How do you fly? How do you like try to flee to DR? Like what?
well, you know what I mean? Like it got hot. That's all. That's where you would want to try to get on the ground and just try to disappear.
People really be doing that? They just go to DR and just disappear
Well,
like
I
that?
think anyone with a connection to a third world country or
That's so
doesn't have
crazy.
a centralized government where things, one call can be made and your name is everywhere. So like that's
Hmm.
what you'd want to take advantage of. Like, I mean, if I had issues with your gala company, I'm out to Nigeria.
That's wild.
No.
I mean, you really have no choice. I mean, there's so
Yeah, but
much,
it's just like I don't.
there's so much gala at that company. It's like
You take a flight there and not expect your face to be out or your fingerprints or you know what I mean? Like that makes very little sense. I'm if I commit a
that's
crime,
crazy.
like they're making sure I'm not touching down in Lagos.
Well, I'm glad that the culprits have been caught. We don't pray for such things to repeat themselves. Our condolences to anyone connected to the situation here as well. I know the family of the boy have been, I've seen some tweets and stuff about the family, so my thoughts are with them as well.
Yes, yes. And I think the amount that we're trying to reach on donations has been surpassed. So we're quite happy that that was able to be done. Obviously, it doesn't fix you losing your child. And I also heard
Yeah,
gang members reached out to the family on social media to apologize that we killed the wrong person.
that's so crazy. Like, how do you even have a mouth to be like, yeah, sorry, y'all, we didn't mean to
I
shoot your
just
son?
don't know. I
You
I
have no
mean, like
idea.
I don't see what that message does. Like, oh, by the way, we didn't mean to kill your son. We killed the wrong person.
Man, New York is getting a little crazy, bro. And it's summer just started, so it's about to be super wild in the city. People are already like warning me, like, "Yo, Tune, you're not from here. Like, summertime is
Oh
different."
no,
Like,
summer in
just
New York is summer in New York is so different. It's just one of those don't get got. Summer in New York is don't get got. Don't bring attention to yourself. Don't do too much. Don't put yourself in a place where people can feel like you have something they want. You know what I mean? Summer is
hmm
very, very fun, but shit happens. Like shit just happens, and you don't want to be in a place for too long. You don't want to bring attention to yourself. You don't want to be too rich or too bright. Certain shit you don't. It's just regular shit. Now, obviously, things aren't as bad as they used to be, and they get better every year. They're just like things are just not as bad, but it's still crisis. People are around each other too much. People are hot. People are flexing. People going out a lot.
clout is like my least favorite word in
Well,
2018.
it's
Hate everything about
it's
it.
there. Like it's just. I'm so happy. I'm like borderline washed. I'm
Yeah, dry cleaned.
it
Wow.
comes like it's almost done. The process is almost there. Like I am in like number 2 of 5. You know, it's still add soap. I'm still in the add soap section before I get to wash.
Before they drain it. Wow.
Yes, but now be careful of New York,
Um,
dude. Um, never
yeah, it's
feel
crazy.
homeless
I've been
like
thinking about it. It's like, where do I want to stay in the city too much this summer? Do I want to travel? Like, I need to find a way to
it's
kind of detach
the
myself
city
from
is just
the
you
tweets.
just can't be out too late. You can't be out too late. You can't be anywhere too much. It's just like people are grimy. That's the one thing I will say. N words are grimy, and it's not words about being
Mm.
black people. It's just people are grimy. Man, just as a whole, this country,
Trust me, I
this
know that.
country is wilding. Not sure if you're keeping
Mm.
up. The kids being separated from their parents,
Over was it
I
DACA?
guess, and your man's.
Definitely not my man's, but I know who you're
You know what I
talking
mean?
about.
What's it called?
I know you're talking about the Queen's finest.
What's it called when you wanna like get something? Damn. When you wanna like buy a car, but someone has better credit and they sign for you.
Guarantor.
Yes, your guarantor, your man's, your big brother. I mean,
First of all,
your
wow,
personal
it's
guarantor.
crazy.
So,
Wow,
now
I
he's
did not and would not ever.
definitely in a new like I guess the formula now is to fuck shit up and then to fix it and to be
Mm-hmm.
working out because that's where this is going. It's going towards a place where it's going to be repealed, but now he's going to come through to be like, see, I
I'd be like, wow, it was a bad idea when I wasn't involved, and now
yeah,
that
I
I am
mean,
involved,
yeah,
this is
now
awesome.
that it's come to light, I fixed it for y'all. And then just
Mm.
more and more is just being played up. You seen the lady that called the cops on the girl selling lemonade? I mean, water.
Bruh, that video pissed me off so much because it's like, yo, don't y'all have anything better to do? What is that little girl doing that's bothering you so much? Oh, she's selling water.
Not no homemade juice, not no lemonade.
Water. How's water?
Water,
How's water a commodity, bro? We need it to
bottled
live.
water. Like, it's so limited how little, you know what I mean, could go wrong from somebody selling you bottled water. And but this is why I think Mans is going to be here because homegirl lost her gig, the one that called the cops, because she was selling. She used to sell weed illegally,
She and now she's or what she
but
was
now
last week selling
called the cops.
oils and stuff,
But this is my
CBD oils for pets.
yeah weed for pets.
Because pets matter more to these people than actual
But
black
bruv,
bodies.
listen to this. Who do you think she's gonna vote for in a couple of years, or is it in a year?
Honestly,
She's voting for MAGA man.
it's the only reason why I laugh every time I hear that phrase MAGA is because Nigerians have been very privy to that
Well,
word in slang for close to a decade,
it's
if
doing
not
us.
longer. So I'm wondering if there's a correlation between the Pidgin English word MAGA, which means fool, by the way. MAGA in Pidgin English, which is a colloquial um, Creole language of sorts that has been spoken across West Africa for like centuries.
MAGA.
And MAGA translates to what? Clown? Like a
Yeah,
dummy?
but just a foolish individual.
And then to compare that to the election when, the orange one was running.
His name is
And
MAGA man, like Mega Man, but MAGA man.
that's so wild. So basically, if you brought any of that smoke to Nigeria, they would call him stupid man.
Exactly. But no, I really think all these people who feel victimized by the community and who feel like they're losing grasp on like just being superior to minorities around them, they're gonna try his best to put Mans in there because he keeps telling them, you know what I mean, he's gonna make America great again. So unfortunately, I'm like, the more, unless we show out and show up in record numbers to vote.
I feel like all he did was really kind of expose how deeply ingrained racism is within this country.
Friends, like you've been telling
people are kind of pissed now.
Listening.
People are pissed because they can't hide their racism anymore.
Exactly. That's why they're going to be petty with their votes.
I doubt it'll matter at this point. I feel like so many people have been frustrated by this.
Trump won the white woman previously. I'm pretty sure he's even stronger than before.
Wow. Yeah, no comment.
No comment at all.
No comment.
No, I'm not mad at you, bro. But back to we spoke about David. Did you get to see the BT Awards?
So I was supposed to go, but then because of the bag. I had to stay behind.
Secure the bag
And I'm
alerts.
glad I made that decision. I'm glad I made that decision because I couldn't miss certain things.
Right. No, yeah. So I tried to watch the BT Awards. You know, I have a bittersweet relationship with Jamie Foxx. He made them little African jokes about the shooting of the bamboo thing that goes and hits you in the neck, whatever that is. Jamie Foxx made that joke, and he made some other jokes. So he made my middle school life very, very, very annoying and depressing. So I'm like, eh. And then they did a whole Black Panther thing, and I was like, what the hell is this?
That was the first time I saw that commercial a few weeks ago. I knew I was not going to be involved with the awards.
Like, what kind of shit
But I
is
usually
this?
go to like, so BT, usually for those listening, I have no idea. So every year during BT Awards weekend, BT and other brands and sponsors will usually support like pop up shops or like just cool parties or whatever. So a lot of those parties, I'm like, I've never. Yeah, what was I saying? I
Oh,
just
no,
went
you're
off on a
talking about
tangent.
BT.
Boom. So a lot of those parties were super wild, and you would see shit there, and it's like, yo, these are all these industry people that you hear about, but now they're all in one room, you know, doing wild, crazy stuff. I don't even know what I'm allowed to say anymore. It's crazy. Can you imagine? This time last week, I was able to say anything about people doing bumps of coke, and now I don't even know what to say again.
Oh, it's
Wow.
Coca-Cola.
Basically, they're drinking Coca-Cola, you know, in Beverly Hills at a very sweet BT weekend party. And then they all pretend to enjoy the BT Awards. And they sit there for hours and hours and hours. So all the African artists can collect their awards backstage, not in front of TV.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I decided not to go this year because I didn't want to be disappointed.
From
Like,
what
oh,
I
it's next
saw, I'm
African.
not sure what you missed. Supposedly Jamie Foxx was being funny, but all the clips I've seen has been horrible.
Yeah, I heard he wasn't that funny,
Quite
to be
unfortunate.
honest. I know you're a huge fan of him too, so I apologize.
Bro, I tear. I shed 1,000 tears.
That's hilarious. That's what you get.
This is what you get. Now for real, but shout outs to David O, who won.
Yeah, you earned it, bro.
For I think best international act.
Best international act of 2018.
Beautiful. Well said, Mr. Obio. It was just well said.
Was it what?
Sit down, Tom.
You heard me?
Now I hear you.
So what'd you say?
No, I was saying David O's speech was great. And yeah,
absolutely. He wants those verses, Quavius.
Yeah, and the extra features, obviously from the people who's been to Nigeria. Funny enough, it was J. Cole and Quavo. So, but that was just a dope moment. Shout out to BT for finally giving the award. You know,
Oluwa Quavos, you have to
you got to school.
You know what I'm saying? Don't turn into a Brad Bedman, Cash Money something.
You gotta school on an Afrobeat song. It's your boy Davido. School.
That's funny.
That's already fire. That's already fire. It's already playing in Quilox. And the shit is not even dropped yet. So mans can't wait.
First of all, when they're playing in Quilox, you know who is a bagate.
Bruv. You're gonna be here for 2 summers.
Bangamatic
You're gonna be here for 2 summers. And then as we keep up with the Davido and Wizkid news, we have to now shine light on the man from where's the man from? Where do they know his story? Do you remember where?
I don't remember.
A place in Lagos.
Ojuelegba.
The Prince. Ojuelegba.
In Ojuelegba.
You Soko.
My people, they there.
Soko.
Heavenly Father, bless me with money, oh baby.
Look at that.
Starboy will bless you with more money. Fine girl.
Wow. Kids Bop 79. The Afrobeats.
Literally, that's
Afrobeat
African Kids Rock
edition.
version.
Nah, but yeah, Wizkid,
What does Sokol actually mean?
Crumbs. Wiz just be making words and we be vibing, Crumbs.
He ran out of baby, love you, love you, love me. Baby, when I cross your
I
tongue,
don't make no
girl,
sense.
you wanna put it on
So
me.
cool.
Girl, you wanna
Okay,
put it on
okay.
me.
Why do you sound like
That was like
Wizkid?
100%.
Wizkid meets Sean Paul.
I did a girl and I said and I saw a dirty.
Wow.
Sean Paul.
That was it. All right, but yeah, that's what it
That's it. I'm not gonna disrespect any of my
sound like. Wizkid after one too many oxtails, bro.
That's I told you. Remember, it's the first Afro dancehall act
Yeah,
to
yeah,
break out of
yeah, yeah.
Africa. His name is Vibranium.
Wow. Okay.
It's Cranium mixed with Vibes Cartel mixed with Wizkid. No, mixed with Burner Boy.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
called,
yeah, yeah. So
you know,
yeah, yeah.
because Burner's all about the vibes, right?
Right.
So Vibranium.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm reporting you and your ideas to somebody. Gotta get you out of here and your new
That's hilarious.
genre.
I'm definitely gonna hear something about that
And I have
very much.
better music conversations for you. So this week, we found out that Childish Gambino, aka he's a genius. Have you seen his video?
Oh my god, he's so
Oh my
funny. His
gosh,
content is
that
so
man.
great.
So
Wow. Didn't he used to talk about like only dating white girls or something? But like that was in the Comedy Central
is
special.
key.
It's fine.
So now with Mans, I enjoy his content. I do. He's a great actor. His jokes are funny. And he gives us ATL and he does music. So it's like, bro, cool. And then we get the news, and then I'm like, here y'all go. Y'all always trying to bring a black man down, you know? Shame on you. And I heard this,
Very disgusting
and then I
something.
was just like, the name of the song, by the way, is called American Pharaoh. Jace, I forgot his name. I gotta check his name. So Mans made a song in 2006, and then your boy obviously made his critically acclaimed video. And it was like, oh, this is awesome. And then I listened to the original song and it all made sense. Now, I'm one of those people, whenever I listen to a song, I get a music video idea instantly. Like, it takes like 2, 3 songs the most, and I'll be like, yo, I have an idea for a music video. And I think that's what happened with your boy. Your boy heard the song, had visuals in his head, and then made his song to replace the old song. Because this song, if you hear the song without the video, it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting. You need the video. Like, you can't digest it alone. Like, it's just like...
You must be prepared for a full course meal something.
Exactly. You can't just be sitting here in the dark eating pounded yam. You need soup.
Don't be Havazi on Z. AZZ. Don't be like a Kiss Daniels.
But you need soup. You can't just be eating poundo bites.
You have to just kiss
you
it.
can. You can eat pounded yam by itself, but it's just not as pleasurable an experience as with soup. So, but anyway,
what if you not get the ginger stew?
Speak on its birth.
God and Goosey will send you to the toilet. What?
Crumbs. Yes, it will. Well, back to the situation at hand. We're drifting. Wave after wave. Wave after wave.
Drifting.
Oh.
I may be like semi-smacked right now. Disregard.
With alcohol in the system.
That's crazy. Is it that obvious?
Test. No, it is not. We need a P test at the end of the episode. Then
will you shut up there about testing something?
Nah, but back to that. We didn't really touch on my brother Wizkid. I'm not feeling this. Wizkid walked for Dolce and Gabbana, and it's a really, really big thing. Shout out to him. The Childish Gambino thing, I think Mans was inspired a little too much by content, but Wizkid worked for Dolce and Gabbana. Like, this is a big boy brand. Like, for real. Wizkid.
When the news hit my timeline, what song do you think came to mind first?
Babanla.
Yes.
Like, Mans.
And don't doll.
Facts.
See me sitting in the corner. We in Dolce and
Don't though.
Gabbana. My boys don't
Maybe
hammer.
though.
So yeah, once I saw that hit my timeline, I was like, wow, this kid literally spoke his reality into existence. Because we saw him sitting in a corner wearing Dolce and Gabbana.
And now man's is one in the wonder. And I just want to give a big shout out to Skepta. Because let's talk about what Skepta has done in Wizkid's life. After Wizkid left Uncle Banky.
Facts.
Your boy Wizkid got a song with Drake because Drake was hanging with Skepta.
Multiple songs with Drake.
Exactly. I think it's 3, and who knows what else was recorded. Your boy Wizkid got a Nike UK support.
Shout out to the Wolf,
If it ain't,
the homie that designed the entire
if it
Ninja
ain't
kits.
Skepta, then I don't know what is.
Shout outs to Grace, who helped with the campaign as well. Grace Ladoja. Shout outs to you. But yeah, I agree. Skepta's definitely been plugging him.
Mans hooked him up with his girlfriend who put him on runway. But Skepta has definitely been a blessing to Wizkid.
Absolutely. BBK.
Right, BBK for life. Boy better know. But yeah, that was the big thing. I wanted to give my boy Wizkid the needed props or the necessary props.
Yeah, we gotta hit him with Oya clap for yourself. So Oya clap for yourself.
Very soon. Very soon. Quack.
All the clap. Proud of you, dog. Keep flourishing. You know, I pray that you continue to make better music than you're making now. I mean, I know Soccer is like a Starboy effort, but bruh, that is a strong record.
Very much so. And the transition is just continue to happen. So I want to know what the next album sound like because we all remember what the last one sounded like.
Yeah, true. You make a great point. All right, we've talked about Wizkid being a golden child
and making the transition. So how about, have you heard, look how much transition this, right? So the culture is growing.
True.
Have you heard about the jollof sushi?
So I saw that tweet in my timeline and I was confused. I was like, which type of abomination made this? Please tell me.
If you came here for answers, and you're going to have to knock on the next door.
I do not have. I don't know if that sense.
Nah, but the jollof sushi, though, I will say, it's so weird because I was talking to my boy Owen about jollof sushi, I think in March, months before, and it's just good to see how it came out because we were talking fish, the type of rice, all that stuff, and somebody just jollofed it up and made it happen. So sometimes, go with your instinct and just make things happen.
This is true.
Yeah.
And if you witness, Chad out of nowhere being disrespectful, you gotta drop Chad. You know what I'm saying?
Now, our uncle and auntie had blessed us, by the way.
Ooh.
Uncle Baba Beji and mommy Auntie Baba Beji.
Baba Beji. Oh wow, you're right. I was says and Rumilios. I was saying Rumi. I want Catherine.
Yeah, Shati Rumi. What's her name now?
Oh no. We you gotta make sure it's you gotta make sure the ladies is getting the respect they deserve. Put some respect on that name.
My bad.
Sir and Rumi.
So wait, is it Sir? Like once he gets popping?
It's Rumi and Sir Carter.
So like once you popping, like nobody could address you as Sir outside of your name.
I guess we'll find out when
Don't be a little redundant.
But I'm glad that I don't have to be the person trying to figure that out.
Thanks. You are right.
Yeah,
I think we ran through all the topics.
We did. Let's see if we missed anything else. Yo, I am lit right now. This is actually hilarious.
I'm like half awake.
He actually ran through a lot of them.
Yeah, it was just a
So song of the week, I
it
guess.
was a smoother transition today. Song of the week. You have something?
Do you know what your song of the week is, or do I have to go fast?
Oh, damn. Thought I would have. Okay, I think I have something. Go ahead.
So here's what I think I'm going to pick this week. So y'all know I'm a very big fan of one of YC's best records of his career, which was produced by, Egbomi Malik Berry, and that record is called Juice. Right? We know about Juice.
We do.
Facts. Did you know that the homie from Atlantic Records, Joyner Lucas, shout outs to Atlantic. Did you know Joyner Lucas did a remix to Juice?
I did not know that. I remember. I know.
Wow. It is absolutely fire, and most people haven't heard it. So I'm going to drop it in this episode of the podcast. And like we always do, every song that you hear in this episode will be available in the updated No Wahala playlist, the No Wahala radio playlist that is curated by Bao and I. So yeah, this is going to be my song of the week. It's going to be the Juice remix by YC and Joyner Lucas and Malik Berry.
Now if I wait for you, I gotta wait for everybody. Way too much juice, you gon' tell your friends about it. You know who I am, I know you done heard about me. And that nigga with the sauce, I don't mean no teriyaki. I just walk up in the party with your girl, arm around me. Booty so fat that you gotta walk around it. I'm so poppin', everybody talk about me. And I know you wanna fuck me, or at least you thought about it. If you thought about it, you just won't admit it. I think you should let me hit it. Right? Now I need you to make a decision. Something about you got me wishing it'll be just me and you in my kitchen. Do you pray too? I'm religious. I need that. Love it when you're naked, baby. I just wanna see that. When you put it on me, love it when you tell me relax. Love it when you tell me relax. You don't really drink, but you wanna take 3 shots. She wanna take 3 shots. You wanna take 3 shots. You gon' be my baby mother. I'ma be your baby father. Tell me something I ain't heard of. When we dancing, I just wanna pull your fucking skirt up. If I take it easy, you be saying go further. Every time I'm in it be murder. Baby, I don't wanna hurt ya, but a nigga feel like he don't deserve ya. Don't deserve ya. I don't wanna wait for nobody. I just wanna dance with you.
So, Wosa. There you go. Yeah, man. That might be my song of the summer, dog.
That I have to listen to more. That one listen is not enough. That I definitely have to listen to more.
It's so good. I was talking an A&R at Atlantic early in the week, and he's the one that kind of let me know. Like, he's like, "Yo, we are really checking for this Afrobeats stuff now. Like, there's actually, like, we're looking into the market and seeing, like, the reactions from the demo, and people that aren't even from the diaspora are really rocking with this music. And a lot of the artists that they've signed are interested in kind of exploring the sound and connecting with the community. So it's very interesting that an artist that has already captivated a lot of the millennial ear and attention, like Joyner Lucas, has an interest in Afro-pop and Afrobeat music, which is dope, because this remix is fire and nobody expected it to happen the way it did. So it's a good record.
Can't help that.
So what's your song of the week?
No more pressure, right? It's very simple. After you did all that, now it's up to me.
I feel like Bao always has like the most fire record, and he just like saves it like he doesn't have anything and waits until I've said my own. I think of my own is monumental. And it's like, did you hear that new record from Sonny Adi? What are you talking about?
Actually different. So, Maxo Cream or Maxo Cream, who is Nigerian.
I didn't know that.
He is Nigerian, so I thought I'd show love to the brother, while we're trying to like highlight and support. I thought I'd show love to the brother. He is Igbo.
So, shout out to Maxo Cream, man. Did not know you were Nigerian,
So
but
the name of the song is called Pop Another.
Pop another what? Are they talking about pop another chewing gum in your mouth? Or pop another
Yeah,
pimple? What is it popping?
we'll see. By watching the video,
Wow.
Pop another is just
Jesus.
not.
Protect
So
all
shout
of
out to
us.
Maxo Cream. I had to support, our brother from the Igbo land. He has a little accent. Yes, Igbo
Ibokwenu.
Queen. Shout outs to all the Igbo people doing it. Shout outs to what's her name from Insecure, another Igbo sister, Yvonne
Ivan Oji.
RG.
And T. Yvonne. Shout outs to the West African
Yes,
Voltron squad. All the
and I just hope
waves.
they're supporting their community and uplifting the kids. And we'll go from there. But shout out
Oh,
to Maxo Cream. That's the song I chose for the week. Pop
what's the name of the song?
another.
Peep the record. Let us know what you think about both of these records. Yeah, it is.
Big backwood, yeah, tell me when it fall. Smoking on the law, smoking on the fall. Busting down the walls, Niagara Falls. Everybody know what I do with a package. Trapping like a heathen, I'm a vegan with the cabbage. Hit it with the shake, put the season on the salad. Young and Frank, I'm a hider in the attic. 84 volts, smoking out like Pinocchio. You a slow pole, hit your dough with the okie doke. 36 souls, took the 9 like Romo. Trap house boom, I don't hand to hand promo. Serving that pressure, bagging up extra. Pills get pressure, K-roll stretcher. 4-5 total, OG smoker. Break down the Yoda, smelling like ammonia. Everybody know that I'm fire loose Hoover. Trigger Max, so throw a bow like Luda. Yellow bone Cougar, P90 Ruger. Drink Titanic, down the whole cruiser. Way up, bag up, stack up, back door. Maxo, 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 Maxo. Pop another pill, pop another seal, pop another pill, pop another seal. Nigga came down with the woman in the grill. Diamonds in my grill, worth about $250,000. Pop another seal, pop another pill, pop another seal, pop another pill. Janet said quill, take it like Airville. Little blessed bill for $100 bill. Hey, G37, I feel fantastic. Glock 27, do a drill with the plastic. Young partner G, Mod B, cause havoc. Selling broccoli, back to still.
Solid record, man. I didn't know he was evil, but it's really good to know that people are out here doing their thing. It's a good record.
It's a job. So we wrap up. Again, congrats to my guy for his promotion to Gala.
Oh, thank you again. Thank you so much. Please, guys, don't email me. Don't text me. If you haven't
I'll
spoken
get
to me in the
Gala.
last 2 months, there's really no conversation we need to
Gala,
have right now.
Gala.
Do not corner me at a party and tell me about your artist that you think would be good for any gala related thing. Please do not reach out to my loved ones or any woman you think I'm talking to or have talked to get to me. And, I really don't want to have lunch with you for any reason. I really don't want to have dinner with you for any reason. If your record is hot, I will hear it. It will get to me. And it may or may not be considered. Period. That is a PSA for anyone who has thought, oh, I'm going to pull up to Tunde. When I see Tunde at a party in the Bronx, I'm going to pull up to him and see if he's rocking with my artist. Nope, I'm cool. I'm going to pull up to Tunde when I'm in the club. I bump into him and I'm going to talk to him about this singer that I really, really like. I really don't want to talk about work when I'm out having a good time with my people. So I love all of you. I'm always down to talk about the podcast, always down to talk about playlists, regardless of wherever I am. But when it comes to like work, like corporate, relax. Thank you so much for understanding. And Bawo doesn't want to be bothered by anything either.
Peace and love, guys, but peace. Just peace of mind.
We always appreciate y'all's
love
support.
to reach out. We love people. Like I think last week I got a whole lot of feedback from old episodes to new episodes to like gems we drop. So we enjoy it's just, but it should be high by, love it, support, do this,
Absolutely.
and then we'll go from there. Certain things just have to respect the space in which you're in and the fact that somebody's, trying to enjoy a day off a regular shit, or like tell your WCW she's pretty when she uses pink toenails instead of white. Shit like that could be. We might not be in the mood for what you want, but respect everybody and just enjoy yourselves. That's is very, very simple. That can save a life.
And thank you all for understanding. I cannot wait to see all of you listeners. We both can't wait to see all of you listeners and just have a good time and not talk about stuff that aren't conducive to us having a good time. So yeah.
Yes, sir. So that is the
It's been a
last.
very good
That
episode.
is episode 26.
Thanks for tuning in, people. Please make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you follow us on the Instagram, the Twitter, and the Facebook at No Wahala Pod. Again, all platforms we are available for consumption at No Wahala Pod. If you go to the website at nowahalapod.com, you will have access to everything from asking us questions to getting direct links to our radio playlists every time we drop an episode to seeing what events that Bao and I will be at. We have updated the event section to keep you all up to date with everything that we plan to go to as a squad, as the No Wahala Boys. And just like affiliated events of homies that we definitely want to support. So definitely peep the event space on the website. Again, it's nowahalapod.com. Check all of it out. We spent a lot of time making sure that that website was designed the way it was supposed to be. Also, apparel coming soon. Shout outs to our partners, Three Guys in a Grill. There's just a lot of things coming down the pipeline. So let's just be thankful and continue pushing.
Exactly. So thank you. Support in whichever way. And we plan on, raising the bar on what we do. So support, give us some stars, subscribe, and continue to show love in whichever way. We appreciate you all. Thank you. This is episode 26 of No Wahala. Peace.
It's all over.